Well, breaking news coming in. An FIR has been registered against celebrities who penned a letter to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi over increasing intolerance and mob lynching in the country. An FIR has been lodged in the Muzaffarpur in Bihar against over 50 celebrities, including Ramachandra Guha, Mani Ratnam and Aparna Sen, under sections of the Indian Penal Code, including those related to sedition, public nuisance, hurting religious feelings and insulting with an intent to provoke breach of peace. Sham joining us on the phone line. Sham, a lot of it, of course, is now going to raise a lot of debate on whether writing a letter to the Prime Minister by illustrious citizens of this country on issues that have troubled them is a punishable offence, because an FIR has been registered, and this is a country where FIRs get delayed for the most grievous of offences. Tell us what led to the police actually agreeing to register an FIR against these celebrities. What are their offences?
Well, let me tell you that the lawyer in Muzaffarpur, Sudhir Roja, who's also a social activist, had filed a case at CGM court in Muzaffarpur on August 20, wherein he had registered a complaint against all those 50 signatories of those letter, in a letter which was written to the Prime Minister by people, eminent people and filmmakers like Anurag Basu, Aparna Sen, Mani Ratnam and others. And in that in the case which he had registered at the CGM court, he had mentioned that how these people were insulting the Prime Minister and were taking a communal line, and how there were serious charges of sedition against this because they were dividing the country on communal lines. And that is the reason why the court had accepted his petition on August 20, and after that the court had asked the police to register an FIR, and yesterday only the Muzaffarpur finally has registered an FIR against all those 50 eminent personalities who had written the letters to the Prime Minister.
Yes, because it's surprising if you read the fine print, and if we just go a little, scratch the surface and see what the petition says, Sham, and this I'm quoting from the information that you have sent us. Apparently, nearly 50 signatories of the letter were named as accused in this petition, number one. Number two, they have allegedly, quote-unquote, tarnished the image of the country and undermined the impressive performance of the Prime Minister, supporting secessionist tendencies. Now, since when is, tarnishing the image of the country or undermining performance are such subjective matters? How did how did they come under the Indian Penal Code?
So certainly these are certain questions which will be debated as to how come such FIRs are being registered just by persons sitting anywhere in the country and just on these allegations that it is a case of sedition and it is undermining the role of Prime Minister. Certainly, these type of questions and debates will take place. But as of this FIR is concerned, let me tell you that the social activist or the lawyer Sudhir Roja has always filed FIR in such high-profile cases, be it across the country. He keeps on filing such cases. So it is a similar case, and none of this case has stood up in the court. But certainly in this case, all the 50 eminent personalities who have written a letter, now certainly the trouble waits for them, because certainly they will have to come to Muzaffarpur if the court asks them, or they will have to make a personal appearance as well.
Yes, and these are eminent personalities, filmmakers, writers, authors, actors, who had decided to raise the issue of intolerance primarily in this letter to the Prime Minister. And now it seems the Bihar police at least believes that they need to be booked under these serious charges of Indian Penal Code, including public nuisance, hurting religious feelings, insulting with an intent to provoke breach of peace. Those are the charges, or sections rather, of IPC that have been invoked in the FIR. Thanks for joining us, Sham.